lost in the heat, a new fire is born. Where sun-scorched earth meets the eye of the storm.
They said ice in the desert, that's a crazy dream.
But we're changing the game, building up steam. The sun beats down, but the ice is cold. We're desert-born warriors, break the mold.
The Basha Perry Bearcats are taking the lead. Brophy Preps Broncos begin to stampede.
The Camp Overde Coyotes own the night under the arena lights. We are the ice in the heart of the sand, the fire and ice that you can't contain. From the valley of the sun to the mountain's high peak, this is Arizona hockey. Hear the crowd shriek, the crash of the boards, a deafening sound. This is our house, this is our town.
The Centennial Coyotes are ready to attack. Chaparrals, Firebirds, there's no turning back.
The Corona Aztecs are carving up the ice. The desert fist of thunder is bringing the spice.
A clash of the titans, a battle of might.
Skating like lightning in the desert night. We are the ice in the heart of the sand, the fire and ice that you can't contain. From the valley of the sun to the mountain's high peak, this is Arizona hockey. Hear the crowd shriek, the crash of the boards, a deafening sound. This is our house, this is our town. From Flagstaffs to Avalanche, a flurry of white, to the Hamilton Huskies, ready for the fight.
The Mountain Ridge Mountain Lions, fierce and mean. Notre Dame Saints, a heavenly scene.
The Pinnacle Pioneers breaking new ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the Ice Den Scottsdale. It is the opening night of the season. We have Mountain Ridge and Notre Dame facing off, two of the championship favorites here tonight. Easton Stockford alongside Mark Katowski. Mark, two of the top teams. Mountain Ridge, one of the top teams last year, and perennially Notre Dame, always super good. What do you think the key is for victory here tonight for both these teams?
Stop. Let's get to this high level of D1 hockey. They're going to be able to make the glove save. They're going to be able to make the blocker save. What they can't control the best is you got to get those rebounds. You got to be able to tap in and crash that net hard. That's what I'm expecting to see out of both these teams. And that's how I think, at the end of the day, one's going to win and one's going to lose.
Two solid goaltenders between the pipes. Canyon Wright for the Notre Dame Prep Saints, one of the best goalies in the league last year, and he'll look to do it again this year. New guy, Evan Hazelberg for the Mountain Ridge Lions, as he's the 18U AAA starter this year. And here we go in the season of unanswered questions. We are about to get our answers as we are underway, and Notre Dame wins the opening draw. Coletti now with it. He'll move this one up the block and shift in as the Notre Dame fans are on their feet already. And energy is going to be a big factor in this one. Notre Dame always packs the stands, and they feed off of it for sure. Behind the net here is the Saints, as this is blocked on the left wing with it. He'll move it to the middle, but it's picked off and a big hit there. Krasinski there on the hit for the Mountain Lions. But Notre Dame will keep possession. Coletti with it now, delayed penalty as the arm is in the air. We're going to get an early power play. And some shoving here as Kane Wright throws a shot there. So a hot start here with the big crowd as Indy Golding and Kane Wright get into it right off the start. And the Notre Dame Saints are going to go power play here, barring any offsetting penalties.
And that's not something you see a lot, especially in high school hockey. The goalie started to throw the first hit in this game. That's just how energetic and how, especially hit section, can affect an athlete.
Kane Wright trying to go to that bench, get the extra attacker out there for the Saints, and I believe that was Indy Golding who got in the way and threw a couple shots, but instead we're just going to have offsetting penalties for no power play. The Lions, it's going to be Basinski to the box. 2 for roughing, I believe, on that reverse hit. And on the other side, I believe that is Brady Block, who will be going as well, likely for the aftermath. So more shoves here between whistles. As this is going to be the game here tonight, folks. Just 30 seconds in and we already have fireworks. As here come the Mountain Lions bringing around the top. Shot on, that's a big block there. Stepping in is Barney, and a big save there by Caden Wright. This one shipped out by the Saints, and Olsen will keep it in. Now here come the Lions back the other way. Shot on, glove by Wright once again.
That was a beautiful glove save by the goalie. He's looking at the whole time. He cracked it down and was able to get it in the tackle.
So Caden Wright was the goaltender for the Saints last year, returner, but on the other side, Evan Hazelberg coming in. He starts with the 18U AAA Coyotes, one of the best goaltenders in the States. This is going to be a matchup of netminders here tonight. Shot on, that one's saved by Wright, but a big hit right from the screw section. That's Justin Kaplan there on that hit. Feeding off the energy early here. And Justin Kaplan, another returner for the same teams. And boy, is he a spark plug. He's physical, he's fast. And how key is it to have a guy like that on your team who's just going to bring the energy every shift, and you can count on him for that.
Honestly, you know, being on the bench, the energetic guy, it brings up the whole team, right? Especially they deliver that big hit, the whole team's up on their feet. They score the goal, the whole team's up on their feet.
There's one through. This one's loose in front. Chance here. Lewis handles it again. And the Lions have the pressure on early as we have some more pushing and shoving in front. But Caden Wright holding strong for them so far.
Both these teams are doing this pushing and shoving. They're trying to set the tone for this game, right? And the tone has already been set after that 30 seconds into the game, and it's going to be a rough, aggressive game.
So it's going to be Caden Wright who's actually given that penalty since he's serving for him. Or there's Big Block rather, who is serving for him in that penalty, and those will be up at the next whistle here any minute. Off the draw now, it's wrapped all the way around, but it's kept in the corner. Gomez will try and get a stick to it, but can't. The Lions will look to regroup here. It's Olsen. He snaps it up. Foreman bats it through, and this one will hit the netting and head out of play. So a fast start here, faster than anything I saw in the preseason. I don't know if you caught any of the preseason action, but these teams look spirited. Both teams with something to prove heading into this year. Mountain Ridge falling short in the state championship last year. They want their revenge, and an unexpected early exit for the Saints, and they have something to prove this year. And many consider them the top team in AHSHA heading into these first games of the year. Wilson now will get it behind his own net, and he'll rim this one around. Body down there on the left wall, but can't pick it up. Looking to poke it forward with Wesley, but can't. Eklund, good job there with that stick. Here's Foreman the other way for the Lions. He rifles one over the top of the net. Wesley will bump one through the middle into space. Kaplan in chase on Eklund. He'll lay a hit on the wall as this one will become loose. And now Jack Wilson will pick it up and send it in. Hazelberg will play it. That's his first touch of the night as Owen Rand now has it on the wall. Battling on the wall. Saints looking for a chance here. To the front, can't find him. Driscoll was there, and the net is kicked off and we'll get a whistle. So Shane looking there for Driscoll, but can't find him. And we will get an offensive zone face-off for the Saints as they look to flip the momentum here. A couple of new names on this Notre Dame Saints team. One of them, the big defenseman on the line, Jack Henry Askew, who's joined this team this year. And I'd have to imagine he's going to be a key part of that blue line. Parrish now on the draw. He looks to win it, but can't. And the set play goes awry as Babin will give chase to Askew now. Sent forward now. Eklund looking to lay a hit. He gives a solid bump there. And now Gobig battling in the corner as well. Loose puck here. Saints claim it. Parrish goes down to Shane. Shane looking high slot. He'll find his point man there, and that's a shot just over the top. Give it off the post. So a high deflection there goes off the bar, but we remain scoreless. Another chance here, and that one's squeezed off by Hazelberg nicely. First house now at the point. He'll send it down to Harris. Walking across the top. Avon looks to get a stick to it. He's tracked down, and we're going to have a penalty here again. This one's going to be Gobig. So as the two offsetting penalties out of the box here, and Basinski and Caden Wright, we'll get just another one. As Andy Gobig will go to serve. That one's going to be 2 for tripping, and now a big chance here for the Saints to take the early lead. Their power play line, Tate Mickey on that right wing, broke his femur last year, missed a lot of the year, and he is going to be looking to make an immediate impact upon his return here. Parrish on the draw. That one's won by Brady Horman. Kept in at the line nicely and sent right back in by the Saints. Herrick's now with it on the wall. He'll go up to the point and they'll set up here. This one wired through, and that's caught by Hazelberg. Saw that one all the way through, tracked it nicely there. I believe that is a skew on the shot there. So another face-off here. Same line for both sides. Foreman and Harris will go back at it. The Foreman will fire this one forward, but kept in by Harlan. Goes to skew. Quick shot, tip. Kaplan left it just wide. Harlan takes it hard on the wall. And he's dragged down again. No call there. Mickey with the big hit. Harlan goes up to the point, but no one there, and the skew will have to go all the way back and chase it.
Notre Dame's coming off fast. They're getting those shots on. They're getting the offensive people in front of the net, trying to take away that goalie's vision, and that's what they need to do to put one in.
That's what they're going to have to do against a goalie of Hazelberg's caliber. And here's the chance now for Herrick, but it's knifed away. Great stick there by Mason McCosh, the leading goal getter in Division 1 last year, as just a sophomore. Look for him to be everywhere tonight. He's out there with Camden Babin as well, who is up at the top in points. Here come the Saints now on the counter. Harlan with it, one of the new faces on the Saints team. He'll kick it up, and Askew's not there, and they'll be forced to regroup yet again. Askew takes a chop, and he'll tip this one up over everyone's head, and Justin Kaplan has it now. He makes a move around Eklund. He's got a chance now. Slides it over. Big shot saved by Hazelberg.
What a move to get for Hazelberg to get across that crease, read that play, know he's making that pass, and to bear down and make that save.
Hazelberg gets his first taste of action here tonight on this power play. It's a big one. Just over 30 seconds remaining on that power play as 4 minutes have run off the clock here in this first period of play. The possible battle on the wall. Wesley gets to stick to it, and it'll find the tape of Gomez. Battling once more. Gomez will merge with it again as he goes up to Wilson. Wilson's shot gets through. Big save there again by Hazelberg as he catches that one. Hard shot there by Jack Wilson, who's wearing the C for this Notre Dame prep team. Pulling the shoes of Drew Jasmine, who graduated last year and was the captain of that team.
Notre Dame's been using their points very wisely. Those defensive points, they're getting those shots off, and they're ripping them.
Wesley now with it behind his net. He'll look to create from back there. Looking for it. Wesley turns it over, and now here we go the other way. Fast break chance here for the Lions. A move around one. Chance in front. He can't quite put it home. And now a counter the other way. 3-on-2 chance if they hurry. Camden Babin on the back check. Goes in right on the box. Here comes Shane looking for a chance. Thrown in front. Good stick there by Hawkers. Kept in the feet. Good hold there. And that will be flipped in by Wesley. Go big now with it behind his own net. As he'll look to move this one forward. Snaps across to Olsen. Olsen feeling some pressure, and he'll just chip this one out. Babin now flying the zone. He's got Mickey on him as they'll go out. And a great back check by St. Mickey there to break up that chance. Here we go the other way once more. This is Shane with it. To the front. Holland Rutherford scores!
Yeah, they go, take it from the backhand, still forehand, high to the net, lines them wide, stay close. And that's it at section, it's lidded.
Great back check there by St. Mickey to set it up. Maximus Harlan opens the scoring here for the Notre Dame Prep Saints. And that student section erupts, and that's a shot of momentum for sure. The 1-0 Saints. Maximus Harlan unassisted on that one, as we have 9:37 left to play here in the first. Here we go, another chance. It's Burge now. He throws it to the front and can't find the stick of Shane. Driscoll does well to keep it in, but it's battered right back out by the Lions. And now it's Notre Dame in the neutral zone. Driscoll again, and he'll send this in and get him on the forecheck. Delayed offsides here. They'll be forced to tag up. But Hazelberg doesn't realize and chooses to cover. So luckily now, instead of a neutral zone draw, an offensive zone draw for the Notre Dame Prep Saints.
Yeah, that was just a mystery of the play by Hazelberg there. They didn't know there was a delayed offside.
This one's actually going to be ruled intentional here. They'll call intentional offsides on the Notre Dame Prep Saints, meaning that the faceoff will go all the way back to their end instead of being an offensive zone draw, as they did not tag up. Making on the draw with the Saints and a big defensive one at that. This one up to the point is Eklund. Eklund shovels it back down low. And this one's right forward. Eklund with a good keep again. His shot blocked there. A lot of block shots early from the Saints team, and when their bodies on the line, it was Harlan there, the goal scorer. He has a chance now. Mickey Summers over there. Harlan by himself. Shot makes it. There's a good rebound. Can't find it. Norman now with it. He'll chip it forward. Ross with it on the wall as he'll use his legs in advance. He makes a move around one. Can't get past another as Mickey will pick it up. He powers through, but it's taken off his stick by Horman. Horman fires this one behind the net and takes a hit by Mickey. Kept in by the Lions as Coletti will pick it up for the Saints now. Wilson can't quite reach it as this one's stuck on the half wall, and here's Horman again for the Lions. Still ice this one down low, and Eklund with a bouncing shot, and it bounces through the slot there. Fired through the middle, no stick there, and this one's going to go all the way for icing in an offensive zone draw. About halfway through this one, still 1-0 Saints. Shot 10-6 in favor of them, largely due to that power play. I mean, how big was that power play for the momentum? Getting all those shots off in such a short period of time after a slow start as well.
It was impressive. I mean, watching them get down there, get those shots off, rim them off quick. I mean, they had a flow and they had some kind of chemistry going into that.
Loose puck here, and this one's kept in by Olsen. Line his own net is askew, and he'll shovel this one forward for Wesley. Wesley chips it, looking for a bounce, and this one's hammered down, and it's going to be another icing as Justin Kaplan can't get there. Both teams trying to settle in here. A series of whistles can help them do that for sure. For the coach on this bench, if you're either Sean Babin or Taylor Nelson, what are you telling your guys? If you're either Sean Babin or Taylor Nelson, what are you telling your guys?
Oh, get the shots off one. No, keep it going. Keep the flow going.
Both teams kind of settled in this one. Not quite as many fireworks as we saw as the start. As here come the Saints out of their own zone. This one's Shane with it. Looking for options. He'll go down to Herrick. Herrick now with it. On his backhand, looking for options. He's got two on him. Good job to keep it in there. That was Weinkamper on the keep in front. Driscoll with the chance. Can't find it. Mount Ridge looking to get out, but Herrick with a good steal. Trying to keep it alive. Good support there by Olsen to pick it up as McCosk will have it now. McCosk played defense last year. Split time that defensive board, but he's on forward now. Babin finds McCosk. Backhand shot gets saved by Hayden right there. Mason McCosk, what a threat he is. I mean, led league goals as a defenseman for half the year, but Coach Sean Babin likes to bounce him between forward and defenseman, which is a great strategical advantage to have a two-way player like that. His line is McCosh and Babin on the wings. The centering, number 90. Don't have a name on him. I'll try to get it to you guys by the end of this one. Wesley takes it on the wall and Askew collects. Battling in the high spot for it. Loose possession as this one's hammered forward and the Saints will go the other way. Babin's back to collect and a turnover here as he has a chance now with help. Tries to pull around one. McCosh picks up his slack but can't quite find it. And now it's on through the other way. Creating rushes here as it's Coletti. Coletti drops this one back. Wesley can't find it, but he'll slip a hit. McCosh behind his own net now as he'll recollect but feel some pressure, and he'll move it to Babin. Gomez slashes away at him as here's Wesley in the corner for the Saints. Battling here. It's going to be Mount Ridge who emerges with it. Slid through the middle, good look by McCosh there. This one's flipped down. Going to be waved icing as there'll be a tip by Askew there. He'll go a hard rim to Justin Kaplan as this one bounces to the middle to the stick of Kate Mickey. Mickey now, he takes the hit but stays on his feet. Good balance there. Right back to Mickey at the red line. Looking for options with Jasinski for the Lions, but can't find any. And we're going to have a penalty here on St. Mickey. So a power play here for the Lions, and last year, the top power play in AHSHA. Led in goals, Babin out there, Orman out there, Olsen out there, and of course Mason McCosh is out there as well. So an extremely strong top line for them, and a chance to even this one up at one.
Big opportunity for Mountain Ridge here. Right? You're down by one. You need a goal to tie it up. You get an ozone draw.
Great job by Jack Wilson there to fire it all the way down. No icing there. Hazelberg will look to play. He'll leave it to McCosh. McCosh looking. He'll use his legs and do it himself. Tries to cut around one but can't get it. Great job there by Herrick to get it back. Olsen now brings it in front of his own net and he moves it. Looking to set something up here. Here we go the other way. McCosh slips around one and Mountain Ridge can't set anything up. Great pressure here from Harlan into the same penalty kill. Battle on the wall. Good job by Harlan to squeeze it there and show off this penalty. But this one will pop loose to Olsen. Olsen will use his legs as he looks to set up this power play for the first time. As just about half of it is gone. Babin now with it. He slides from the middle. McCosh in his feet. He's got a check backhand. Can't find it loose in front. He scores! Mason McCosh on the pass from Babin. And this one's even at one.
All right, let's break down this play here. He brings it in the backhand. It's in the crease, and there it goes. It just gets in. I mean, wow, it spun on that red line for about a second, and then it ends up going in. I mean, what an amazing feeling. I know you've had a lot of opportunity playing D1. You played in front of the student section before. How is it to hear that student section? You know, the roaring after the score. How does that affect how you play?
I mean, it elevates the game. Everything's more fun with the fans. And big celebration there from McCosh. And just a circular that went through, but this one's even. So maybe not for long. Here's Justin Kaplan. Slides it to Wesley, but he can't find it. Gomez throws this one beneath the goal line. Wesley now with it. He takes a hit by Havarian. Kaplan with it for the same kill reversal. One to Wesley and then take a hit from two Mountain Ridge players. Wesley flutters one in front, but that one will go just wide as the steal will now hammer it back towards the front and deflect it to the wall. Wesley tries to make a move but can't, as this one's fired over to Askew. There's a little back and forth ensues here. Hard hit from the student section of Notre Dame there. And now Weinkammer will be back to get it. He chips one forward, but Havarian gets it, and he gives Kaplan a bump, who pushes him right back. Shane now with it, tips it to the middle, to the stick of a Mountain Ridge player, Basinski. Right back on the stick of Shane, however, as he'll look to do it himself now. He fans, but gets it right back, battling with him Montoya, and eventually finds a stick Andy Gobig. Gobig now with it. He slides this one across. Eklund fires this one up, and it's tipped. Askew will pick it up and go quickly up to Shane. Shane tips it forward. Here's Herrick now, and this one's shipped out by Gobig. As the Mountain Ridge Lions doing a good job of keeping these Notre Dame St. Floors at bay. Herrick now hard on the forecheck. Eklund takes a hit. Four bodies in that corner now, but Horman emerges. This one through the middle as Gobig has it now. The line's the other way as Montoya will get it on the forecheck. To the right, we'll just cover. Another thing to notice, I would say the physicality is quite a downer as we settled into this game. I mean, those opening minutes, especially with the student section, I mean, there's so much adrenaline in that. How much does that play into the start of this game and the energy that Mountain Ridge started off with? They were at the upper hand at the beginning of this one.
Oh yeah, 100% adrenaline. You know, you come off the first game of the season, right? Get that adrenaline, then there's the student section, there's more adrenaline from that. That first 30 seconds is a burst of adrenaline. Sometimes you may even forget what's going on, right? So you're just out there throwing the bodies, trying to get the student section even louder.
Oh, and now battling with Camden Babin. Still battling, looking for possession. Babin spins out, couple bodies on the floor as McCosh will get it on his tape now. Here's McCosh, he has Babin help. Back check pressure from Notre Dame that slides right through the crease. Net pushed off by Caden Wright, and we will get a whistle. 2 minutes, 47 seconds remaining here in this first period of play, and it's been an entertaining one. 13 shots in favor of Notre Dame Prep, 10 for the Mountain Ridge Mountain Lions. Offensive zone drop of the Lions, one forward. The few battling for it. Wesley will look to pick it up, and McCosh swipes through. Wesley trying to get it out, but still kept in the blue line more cautious. Here's Babin. Short-sided chance. Looking, he shoots, blocked by Caden Wright. Really good job by Caden right there to stay square to that shot. Fabin had options, right, elected to not slide over, didn't take the bait, and really good job to handle that one. So another offensive zone draw for the Lions as they'll look to get the momentum back here as they tie it up with the Mason Lacoste goal just minutes to go. One back by the Saints this time as Wine Camera will look to get it. He battles and has some support there as well, as I believe that's Herrick behind the net. He brings it right in front of his own net now, and he'll chip this one forward and look to use his legs. Driscoll looking. Foreman will throw this one to the far corner now for the Lions, and they can't get a forecheck to it. Wine Camera now loses it, but Askew throws it far side as that one's tipped, but Olsen will pick it up. Olsen now with it, coming through the middle. Chance for Olsen. He throws one on net. That's tipped just wide. Horman goes up to goal, bigger right back to Horman, but he fails. Boss now behind the net, but Askew gets there first. Horman with a big reverse hit there as he'll maintain possession. Boss now with it. Looking for options. He slides one behind the net to Horman. A good shift here from the Lions as they have him pinned. Olsen, kick back to Horman. Horman, shot, tip, loose, covered by Wright. All pressure there from the Lions, but Caden Wright covers it and gives this guys a breather.
Yeah, like you're saying, pressure, and that's what it's going to take to get a goal in this game, right? They're down by one, or no, it's tied. Tied 1-1. Someone's trying to break the tie. All you need is pressure. You pressure the goalie, he starts freaking out. Defense starts freaking out. And the next thing you know, it's in the back of the net, and you have the momentum.
Pressure, pressure, pressure here from these Lions with a minute and a half remain on the clock. Koch now with it. He looks to throw it in front. Havarian steps into it but can't find it. He'll get possession now. Throw it for the team! On its way into the back of the net. And in the last minute 30, the pressure pays off as Lions lead 2-1.
That all came from the pressure. They had the pressure as soon as he got in the O-zone. They got the pressure off the draw. And now, as you can hear, those two sections bumping. They're adding pressure, so they have the momentum. A minute 22 left in this period, right? You gotta assume they bring them into the second period. They're gonna have that momentum, and they might go offline.
So number 90 with the goal, it's Brandon Phelps, who that is, from Joshua Havarian. Now a minute and 20 seconds remaining here in this first period of play. And the Lions have the upper hand as there's some chatter between Fabin and the referees here trying to figure out some lines. One back by the Saints. As they'll move this one forward. And it's sent across. Mickey gets a stick to it. No icing on the play as he'll look to lay ahead on Olsen and Will. Weird bounce. This one finds Kaplan. Chance here for the Saints, but Kaplan fans. Phelps now digging in the corner, but this one pops out to the stick of Tate Mickey. Mickey looking to slide it through, but Olsen finds it. He might have Fabin on his stretch, but a really good play by Tate Mickey to break that one up. Breakaway there for Fabin, but batted out of the air by Tate Mickey as he might have saved another Lion goal. Phelps now with it. He's dragged down. Don't see any arms in the air as Jack Wilson will shovel this one out of the zone. Kaplan looking to stick it by us. Here's Tate Mickey. He's all alone in on Hazelberg. Mickey shoots, scores! Tate Mickey levels the score at 2 in a 4-goal first period with 36 remaining on the clock. Let's go!
Notre Dame proved me wrong. I thought Mount Rich was going to have that go offline off it, but then Notre Dame felt that pressure and they turned that pressure into success and they got that breakaway goal. I mean, beautiful shot. He didn't have to deke, he just shot and it went in. I mean, that was an absolute nice to tie up the game. 2-2 going into the second period.
The rocket from Tate Mickey sparked off the play by Justin Kaplan there with a great stick to advance that one. As Wine Camera will run this one around to Askew, and maybe we'll look to get one more goal in an action-packed first period. Eklund fires this one over. Hawkhurst will go after it. He goes glass with it, and it finds a stick of Rand. Rand chips this one in and takes a hit, and Wright will elect to cover and get yet another whistle. So 13 on the clock here in the offensive zone draw for the Lions. see if they have any particular strategy behind the brain of Coach Sean Babbitt. Montoya on the draw for the Lions. As he'll look to win a big one here. He loses this one. Askew will high flip it out. A go play here from the Saints. Do they have the legs? They don't, as Montoya is the first one there, or Eklund rather. He's dragged down and runs in the air. So 3 seconds left on the clock. And Shane's going to the box, and it'll be a Mountain Ridge power play to start the second period of play. So 5th penalty now of this first period as this score sheet's getting full quick. And it's going to be a tripping call here on Dylan Shane.
Eklund, we see him trying to get into Notre Dame's head. He shows some chirps, he's going into the box, and sometimes that's what it takes to get in someone's head.
So 2.6 left here on the clock. Maybe one more chance for the Lions. As Koss lined up behind Phelps. Phelps looks to hammer it forward. Askew will pick it up and take a couple bumps at the horn. But that will do it for a full first period of play. Score equal at 2. Shots equal at 14. But to start the second, a 1 minute and 58 second power play for the Mountain Lions. As we will be right back here in about 60 seconds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back after that quick break. Level at 2, 1 man up for the Lions as they have almost a full 2 minutes on this power play here. McCoss will carry it in to start the period, but Askew with a good stick to break it up. And Babin can't hold it in, so a regroup forced here by the Saints. Olsen will drop this one back as Phelps will pick it up. He's got Babin and McCoss behind him, so he'll do it himself. He's around Mickey and looking to do more. He beats Askew wide as well as he'll look to sit up. Around the own net, still with it is Phelps as he goes to Olsen up at the point. McCoss now with it, looking for options, right back to Olsen, over to Babin. Babin back down, Phelps, beautiful play, but McCoss can't find it. Incredible puck mover there from this Mountain Ridge power play, but they can't capitalize. Off down goes to Olsen. Olsen with the shot, and that one's deflected to the corner by Wright. Phelps up to Babin. Babin back over to McCosh as the pressure is mounting once again for the Lions. Olsen kicks out to Babin. Babin looking, shoots. Big save there by Wright as that one will hit the netting and go out of play off the right shoulder of Caden Wright.
That was a beautiful play we saw just a minute ago. I mean, that was all chemistry, all communication. That's all it takes to win a game.
And you want to talk about coaches who know what they're doing. Sean McCosh down on the bench. I know for a fact he's running that power play, and clearly he is running as well, as this has been a successful one so far. Same unit out there for the Lions. As they have an offensive zone draw, as the refs usher some people back on sides, and Babin will pick it up off the draw. Olsen now with it. He sauces one over to McCosh, who gets it. McCosh using his legs, throws it back door, chance, and Phelps put it right through the crease. McCosh again, and a big head save there by Caden Wright. Warmer now, big hit in front of us as this one goes all the way down. No icing on the play as Olsen will be the first one there. Babin has it now, looking to get this power play going once again. 20 seconds remaining on the clock until the Saints are free. Phelps with it, he's got pressure on him, it's Harland. McCosh finds it in his feet, now he'll look to make the play. McCosh to the front, chance, big save right, banging away at it. Phelps is there, right back to McCosh to the slide. His shot, big save, Caden Wright. Big save with the right pad, keeps one out. Kaplan sticks in the air, power play over. Back to even strength as Shane will come right out of the box in the D zone. Big block there by Askew as well, and that might give the Saints a chance to get it out, and it will. Shane now the other way, he's shadowed by McCosh. Looking for it, Kaplan. Shane's still with it. Bunch of bodies in that corner as this one will go up to Askew. Askew lets one go, tipped, and that one goes off the crossbar. Shawava Ryan's stick, and that one almost goes in, but instead sent down for icing. Incredible sequence there. I mean, the concentration and the tracking on Caden Wright to make that save is second to none.
Yeah, that was amazing. He has all that traffic in front of him, and yet he somehow still finds a way to steal that puck.
So after 6-shot power play there from the Mountain Lions, we are still level at 2, but shots now 20 for the Lions, 14 for the Saints. This one's sent around. No Lion bodies there, as Wesley will be the first one there. Wesley still with it, as he's in the corner, and he'll look to bring this one around. Herrick now with it. He wraps this one all the way back around, and Eklund will be the first one there looking to break it out. He turns towards pressure and can't hold on. Still battling for it, though, and he will come away with it. Saints now pick it right back up. It's Wesley, but Eklund, good hustle to beat him there. He snaps this one forward to Foss, who can't quite get it out, and it's kept in by the Saints. This is Herrick now with it. He's got Gomez with him. Lets one go, and that one's off the glass. Kept in by the Saints as this one's on the close boards. Herrick now with it. He's having himself a shift here, but Foss will take it off his stick. Herrick right back again, but we are going to have what I believe is a hand pass, and it's going to go to center ice. I believe Herrick closed his hand on the puck there, leading to the whistle. So center ice draw here as the top line for Ridge is out, matched by the top line for Notre Dame Prep. One back by the Saints as they rain out chants of "Let's go Saints." This one chipped forward. Weinkammer will have it. This one goes to Harlan now. Harlan bringing it around the outside, looking for options as he'll go all the way up to the blue line now. Still on his backhand. He'll kick this one over in the speed of Weinkammer, who kicks it right back to him. This one's shot. That's tipped in front, goes just wide. Mickey now on the half wall with it. He takes a hit in front of the student section, but stays on his feet. Now he's tracking Babin, and he'll give him a bump as well. Still looking to get it out as the Lions, as Wilson will keep it in and fire one just wide. Weinkammer hops over his stick. Babin can't get there. Good defensive play there by Harlan to keep that one alive. Block now with it behind his own net. Bavarian will finally get it for the Mountain Lions, and they'll look to get it out. Here's McCosh. He'll send this one in and go for a change along with Babin, but it's Phelps who stays out and applies the pressure. This one kicked out. Harrick fires this one forward. Good stick there by Shane as he'll look to bring this one across the blue and will. Driscoll now with it as the Saints looking to mount some pressure here of their own. This one backdoor. Shane can't find it. Shane kicks it up and the net is off yet again. So that's the third time this game that north net has been off for us, as this time it's Hazelberg knocking it off.
I've noticed it's always the home side net that is usually the one that comes off. I mean,
it's clearly a net problem and not a goalie problem, as has happened to both netminders now. Shane now with it. Slides it over to Askew. He throws one to the front. That one's tipped, but it goes wide. Back at the front, but nothing doing there. Good back check there by Driscoll to break that one up, and Askew with the hit now, and a big hit there by Horman. And Horman will be going for 2 for roughing on a massive hit there on Herrick. And that's what Braden Horman does for this team. He's a physical guy, but it's going to cost him here. Don Babbitt not happy with that one, as he'll have a word with the ref. And the Lions will have a 2-minute penalty to kill off here. So just a shade over 5 minutes off the clock here in the second period of play. Still knotted at 2, but a huge chance here for the Saints to gain the lead. That's going to be a 2 and a 10 here as well. I believe they're going to get him for head contact. And so Horman will be in the box for 12 total minutes, going 2 minutes in to the third period of play. And serving for him, not sure who's in the box there for him, but they will come out after just 2. Kaplan with it in the corner, looking to set up this same power play. Looking for options, but it's ripped off his stick by Olsen, who will go glassing out with it. And good clearance there by Mountain Ridge. Basinski all over Askew, but Askew uses his legs. Knocked off his feet as Basinski does a good job there on the back check. Harlan now with it through the neutral. He'll bring it in, looking to make a move, and he'll kick it up to Tate Mickey. Mickey looking to cycle it down, but he'll hold on instead and then moves it. Chance here for the Saints in front. Harlan can't find it in his feet. Couple of chances like that for Notre Dame in this period. Is they just haven't been able to find it. Here's another chance here, and a great stick there by Olsen to break that one up. Mickey whiffs on a hit, and here comes Basinski now the other way. Askew with a good job there to knock it away with the help of Harlan on the back check. Herrick now with it. He's looking for options as he'll protect, and he's dragged down. He holds on somehow, and Askew is there to help, but he'll hold on instead. Herrick goes across. Mickey can't get a stick to it. This time he'll curl up now and look for more options as he cycles it down to Herrick. Herrick knocked off it, but good support here by the Saints to keep this one alive. Knocked off assist Basinski at the end of a long shift. He's one-on-one with Askew. Basinski going wide, lets one go. Good save by Kane Wright, and he'll elect to play it. Trying to catch him on the change. Here's Mickey. McCosh back on D for this penalty kill now. Step through, nice move there by Shane. Shane kicks it over to Gomez. Gomez can't quite hold on, but he'll keep possession. Wesley rubbed off the puck. And here's Weinkammer now as he'll fire this one down low. This one's sent hard, but it's knocked down by a same body. Back up to the point, it's Wilson. Wilson goes over Weinkammer. He has a chance. Lets one go. Big goal save. Hazelberg there snatches that one from that top left corner. And the power play for the Saints is over with that whistle. Eight minutes remaining in this middle period of play here. Score still 2-2. There's shots 21 for the Lions, 17 for the Saints. As there has been no lack of action in this one. Montoya now will go far side with it. He's looking to find Babin on the go play. Babin battling for it, and a great job to gain the zone there off that face-off play by the Saints. Phelps can't find it. Good back check there by Gomez as he knifes this one forward to Shane. Shane with the chance. Wesley with them. He finds Wesley. Wesley on the backhand. Good save by Hazelberg there. Chance in front again, and that one's set just over the top by the Saints on a loose puck. But there in the corner is two Mountain Ridge bodies, small one Saint. Great puck protection there. That's Wesley with it. But he loses it to Phelps. Babin will skate into it. He's got Weinkammer on him, trying to find McCosh, but a good stick there by Jack Wilson. Gomez sends this one in, covered, and Wesley will have to lay off for now. So an offensive zone for the Saints coming. Shots shifting back towards the Saints sides as we're having a new player join the ice. This is going to be Lewis here, big defenseman for the Mountain Ridge Mountain Lions. Jonathan Lewis, that is. He's a returner from last year's team that made it all the way to the state championship.
Lewis missed a lot of action in that first period, in that first 30 seconds, but I'm sure the bench is glad to have him right now.
We'll see what happens here with him as he's coming to this one cold, I would imagine, unless he's coming from another game, of course. Block now with it. He's got help. Tries to find Harlan, but it goes to Mickey instead. Mickey's shot, and that's blocked. Good job by Havarian there. Saints still with it as Mickey has it on the wall. McCosh will pick it up and go high and out. This one won't have the legs for icing, so Askew will regroup. Mickey lets this one go, and Gobig will go out off the glass, but kept in by Mickey. A good job there as Harlan will be there to support. Harlan low to high to Purse House. He snaps one through, tipped in front, but that one will come back out high. McCosh can't get a clean swipe at it, as this one will now go to Phelps. Brandon Phelps has Babin with him. Gobig trailing. Finds Babin. Babin lets one go, and that's snatched by Caden Wright.
That was a good play there by those two. Babin got that shot off, and then, but unfortunately for him, Wright saw that the whole way.
End of the shift for those guys. Smart play to get it on net and cover, as Jonathan Lewis is now lined up on the right wing with Frost and Basinski. Playing forward. Bit of a change from last year. I'm pretty certain he played defense. Because we'll see how he settles into this one. Foxhurst gets it knifed away. Olsen now looking to fire at far side, but a good stick by Driscoll, and the Notre Dame Prep Saints will now have possession, but he's chipped out quickly. Weinkammer now with it. He rifles this one far side. Chip forward once again. Loosen possession. But it's going to be Herrick who eventually comes away with it. Good stick work by there to hold on. Dane with it in the corner. He brings this one around the net, but he's rubbed off by two defenders. Back in front of Herrick. He scores!
Broken play there in the corner. He tries to poke it out. Goes right behind it. Ends up going in the back of the net.
Herrick finds a loose puck just sitting in front of him and tucked perfectly into that bottom right around that pad of Hazelburg. And the Notre Dame Prep Saints are now leading 3-2 with 5:43 remaining in the middle period. Heights was tilted for Notre Dame in this period so far, and they finally break through to take the lead as they'll look to continue to build upon it. Here's Wesley with it now, looking to do just that. Throws a backhand just wide. Sent down the near wall. Havarian lays a hit. Looking for options now is Basinski. Basinski kicks one forward. This is Foss now. Foss looking to make a move. He slides through one. Bouncing puck in the air. Chance in front. Basinski's there, but covered by Wright. Couple pokes there by Lewis, as he'll now give a push to Jack Wilson. Some nice hands there by Foss to create an opportunity, but no cigar as Caden Wright will swallow that one up. Top unit now out there for Ridge, as it's going to be Mickey joining them with Harland, Askew on the back end in their top line. So best on best here for this shift. McCoss has it in his speed as he flips them forward. Batted out of the air by Harlan. Phelps tries to get a shot away, but fans. Mickey with a high flip. This one go right to block. Olsen fans 2-on-1 chance at the area. Harlan throws one in front. Good stick there by Gobig to break that one up. Chip through McCosh and Babin, 2-on-1, 3-on-1 with Phelps. Huge chance here for the Lions. McCosh looks over, Phelps shot, he sails it over the top. Huge opportunity there for Brandon Phelps, and he goes right over the crossbar.
That was a dangerous play for Notre Dame there. McCosh takes in with those wheels, and he's got hands as well as a good pass.
Mickey with a soft lift in the space. Driscoll will get there first. A good play by Mickey there. Driscoll steps through one, looks to get a shot away, but stopped by Hazelburg there. Really good hustle there from Driscoll. Creating an opportunity for the Saints and now getting them an offensive zone draw. Shots almost back to even now. 24 for the Lions, 23 for the Saints. As 4.5 minutes still on the clock here in the second period of play. Dane now will duel with Montoya in the face-off circle. Or Herrick rather, as he steps in. Havarian tries to flip it out, but fans and the Saints will be able to keep it alive. Eventually, the Lions will get it out, but Wilson makes a move around one. Quickly turned over, but good support there by Herrick to keep it alive. Shane now whacks it to the front as he has it on the half wall. Shane with it, he kicks the one down low. And Havarian now with it. Montoya there to help. Montoya gets possession, trying to get this one out. Great forecheck here by this Saints team to keep this pressure alive as they look to build on their lead. Nice move there. Herrick throws one in the front block by Havarian, and the Saints will be forced to regroup once again. Wilson kicked over and sent right back across. Montoya will prevail, but Wilson gets it right back to his tape as they battle for it on the wall. It's Rand with it. He looks to keep possession, but the pressure of the Saints comes through. High flipped out. Here's Justin Kaplan now, and a good chip there to keep that one at bay. Loose puck in the neutral. Tavarian comes out with it. He'll send it far side, and Wilson will tip it in. Paletti now rips this one all the way around. As here's Jack Wilson. He makes a move around one. Dangerous play here. Rand trying to get a stick to it, but Coletti gets his body in the way. This one snapped forward. Here's Foss. Foss with the rush opportunity. Does he have a step on Coletti? Well defended there by Coletti to break that one up. Lasinski now right back to Coletti. Tries to lay hit. Foss shakes him off. Arm in the air. Chance in front. Lewis can't get a shot off. But nonetheless, Hazelberg will go to the bench, and it's going to be a power play as Havarian lets one go. Good save there by Kane Wright again. And Gomez will touch up as we'll get a holding call here on Coletti. Brody Coletti will go to the box for two, and a chance to equalize for the Lions now.
Another opportunity for Notre Dame, or no, for Mountain Ridge. Another opportunity for Mountain Ridge to tie the game. I mean, how big is this?
It's everything right now, and it's just as big of a kill as it is for Notre Dame. And Notre Dame has to kill this one here and keep their lead going in the second. They relinquished their lead in the first. Can't afford to do it again. Basinski on the draw. That one will scoop, and it goes to Olsen. Olsen swiftly sauces one over to McCosh. McCosh through the seam, and Phelps was there but can't get a shot off. Another chance, Basinski, but the left pad is there for Caden Wright. So a couple quick chances there for the Lions, but nothing doing as they'll get another offensive zone draw. Basinski and Mickey will go at it again. And an ever so important draw on the power play here for the Lions. Babin goes up to Olsen. Kicked right back to Babin as he'll look to go down. Phelps looking back door, finds McCosh, and he flutters that one over top. He'll maintain possession though. Second one of those where he's kind of fanned on that today. The chances are there for him. Shifting over, McCosh now on top, and Olsen will take his place. Good movement here by the Lions. Babin looking, Olsen chance, shot, big save right, rebound, he can't find it. Popped right over the stick of Olsen, but a really good play by McCosh to keep that one alive before it's sent down by Weinkammer. 3 of 4 Saints will go for the change. Scratch that 2 as Weinkammer elects to stay. McCosh steps around one. Looking to do it again, but just offsides there.
Worst feeling as a play, you're wheeling in, you got the hands, and then you hear that whistle. I mean, offsides, it sucks.
Couple chances there on that power play, and maybe another one barring that offsides, but the chances have been there on this well-run power play for Mountain Ridge that has looked really good tonight. Same guys out there for the Lions. McCosh has it now, and they'll look to set up in the neutral zone here as it's Olsen. Olsen fired across to Babin. Babin going wide. He sashays through one, and he takes a hard hit by Wesley. Good step up there as he's dragged down by the goalie now, and this one's flipped all the way down. Great defensive play there by Wesley to stick with the bobby and shut down Camden Babin, who is ever so slippery. Phelps now with it. He looks to use his legs. And he will. Drop back, no one there. McCosh pokes it forward to Babin, going right back to McCosh. McCosh stepping into the slot, throws a backhand just wide. Phelps now looking to get pressure on. Basinski stepping up, trying to keep it alive, but it's shoveled out by Gomez. Olsen will go behind his own net, and almost all the Lions stay out as they had 6 players out for a second, but no arm in the air. Now they have 4 players out, but Babin will jump back over the boards, so some miscommunication there. Phelps steps through one, just gets it into the pads of right there, and takes a stick up high from Askew, but no penalty here. Power play now up for the Lions as well, as that one ended just a couple seconds ago. As 36 remain here in the second period of play. Score still 3-2 Notre Dame. Montoya on the draw now. As he's against Herrick, who's had a phenomenal game here tonight. Montoya battling. Foss with it on the half wall. As he'll look to move this one a little high, but Shane's there. Hemmed in on the wall by Foss. He'll step to the middle in a nice move. Can't get his second time. Havarian chips this one forward. Herrick scoops it up, and he'll go the other way. He has Shane with him. Cutting to the middle. He drops this one for Shane. Good movement there, but a big block by Havarian there. As he'll now lay a hit in the corner. Battling in the corner. The Saints come away with it through the high slot, but Driscoll can't find it. Askew now throws one on net, easily handled by Hazelberg. Then 2.2 seconds remaining in the second period of play. We're going to have a penalty here, it looks like, as Shane and a couple more going at it as the shot's thrown there. So some frustrations boiling over yet again, similar to the beginning of the game. Shane's going to go to the box for his second of the game. And it's going to be another Mountain Ridge power play with 2 seconds remaining in a period that'll give them, or scratch that rather. Shane being sent back. It looked like he was being ushered to the box. He thought he was being ushered to the box, but he'll keep a clean slate. And no power play for the Lions today. Last second chance here. Right still between the pipes. Looking to win it. Did a really good job there by Basinski to swallow that one and swallow it up for the following seconds. So after 2 periods of play, we get a little more fireworks towards the end there. As this one getting chippy quick as we get to the prime time minutes of this one, heading into the third period. Still 3-2 Notre Dame. Shots in favor of the Lions, 28-24. And we'll be right back here in just about 60 seconds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third and final period of play. Score 3-2 in favor of Notre Dame over the Mountain Ridge Mountain Lions. And if you remember in the second period, Brayden Horman, one of the top guys on this Mountain Ridge team, received a 2 and a 10. So 2 minutes into this period, he will be out of the box after serving that penalty. This one sent down to the stick of Coletti as we are underway here in this third period. As here's Babin, he throws one on net. And that's gloved by Wright, but an offensive zone draw coming for the Lions. Going to need to be a fast start here for the Lions if they want to get back into this one, and it's going to have to be an ugly one. It's not going to be a pretty goal that ties this one up, and they need to go to the dirty areas of the ice to get it. Montoya will look to win this one back, but can't. Loose puck on the ground. Askew comes away with it. Askew shovels this one forward. Mickey with the stick lift. The Gobig's there as he flies one over the top. Wine camera fans, but it works eventually. But not quite as Olsen with a great keep there as he stretches. Now here's Mickey. Mickey steps through one. Good stick there by Olsen as he breaks it up. But here's Harlan the other way. He's got Block with him. Sticked away by Olsen again as he holds his man on the wall, and we'll go into battle here in the corner. Bridge looking to get it out. Here's Foss. Foss snaps one far side behind Lewis, but he'll send this one in. No icing called. 4 Mountain Ridge guys will go for a change. Foss keeps on the pressure. Askew reverses this one back nicely to Weinkammer, and they'll look to get it out. Mickey slides one through the middle, looking for options, and he'll just decide to fire this one in and get a change of his own. Hazelberg loses his stick, can't play it, and it's kept in by the Saints because of it. Driscoll takes a high hit there from Babin, who then runs into his own guy. Farther to the front, Gobig will keep it from being covered by Hazelberg as here's McCosh. Trying to find Babin, but it's sent right back his way. Now here's a chance. Herrick now with it, shot. Big save by Hazelberg there as he squeezes that 6-hole tight. Score stays 3-2 after a big save by Hazelberg. And Mountain Ridge can't get the rush option the other way as here's Shane for the Saints now. Havarian with it now. Eklund looking for options. He'll go over to Havarian. Eklund now once again, he'll go wall with it. Driscoll's the first one there. Good pressure by McCosh to force the turnover. The good support by the Saints in counter. Havarian now with it through the neutral. Looking for options. He takes a hard hit by Justin Kaplan. Saints now the other way as they've had a lot of possession here in this this closing period rather. Here's Wesley now with a chance. Steps through one. Eklund, he's hooked. Havarian will go to the box and a good penalty to take as Wesley was about to go Sports Center top 10 after that one. So Mark, at a point, I mean, at a play like that where you have a guy step through your D partner, when is it a good place to take a penalty and not give up the goal and give it to your penalty kill and see what they do with it?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, sometimes you got to take those penalties, right? But, yeah, like you were saying, honestly, clear it out, get it out of the zone, and see if they can do something with it, right? I mean, they're down by a goal. They got to do something.
Good, bro.
So a take penalty there by Havarian, maybe saving a goal, but now in the hands of this Mountain Ridge penalty kill.
Again, bro.
Montoya with the pressure, but he can't get the puck off the stick of Herrick there. Askew now back with it. He steps around one, goes right back to Herrick. This one slid over as here we go the other way. This is Harlan. He kicks this one up to Mickey. Mickey looking for options, but he's drugged down. A good hit by Montoya, and they'll get it out as Mickey is looking for a call there. Askew goes to Harlan. Harlan takes a hit by Horman there as he's now out of the box after that 2 and a 10. Askew will send this one in. And the Saints power play will have to get in on the forecheck. But Basinski with a good job. He's got Babin. Doesn't have the legs. A good stick there by Askew to break up a breakaway chance. Little plays like that are going to be key in closing this one out. As here's Herrick now. He finds Shane. Throw to the front. Can't get it there. This one back up top. Weinkamper. Big block there by Olsen. Good penalty killing here as half the power play's gone now for the Saints. Weinkammer with it. He'll use his legs. He's got help with Gomez. Gomez throws one to the front, but that one's handled by Hazelberg there. So 35 seconds remaining on this power play for the Mountain Ridge for the Saints rather. 35 left on a huge penalty kill for these Lions as they look to stay just one goal behind and miss one. 27 shots now for the Saints. 29 for the Mountain Lions. Babin now on the draw, set up play. Look here for the Saints as Wesley will pick it up. Phelps is there now. He's got Babin with him, looking for options. He'll go off the wall. Wilson's beat by Babin. Babin driving wide, looking to the front, but he'll just curl behind the goal line. Up to the point, it's McCosh. He lets one go right in the stomach there of Caden Wright. Good job there by the Lions to get out of their zone, and now they have an offensive zone draw and are able to kill maybe all of these last 19 seconds of this penalty kill here. Babin on it with Gomez as Babin wins this one to McCosh. McCosh, he'll look to do it himself, throws that one just wide, and Eklund will have to Kostel to keep it in, and he will. Nice head pick there by Eklund as he steps around Gomez, looking to shoot and doesn't get all of that one as it's steered to the corner by Wright. Eklund still with it as Havarian's out of the box, and he'll go hard to the bench now And Phelps elects to just let him get there, but he takes a spill. Gomez now with it. The numbers back for the Lions. Good block there by Babin as we are tangled up in front of the penalty boxes, and we're going to get a penalty here. And it looks like it's going to go against Notre Dame. Maybe. As Wesley's going to, or rather, Phelps is going to go to the box for the Lions. So another penalty kill coming, and another big one. And at what point are they running out of time to tie this one up, just one goal down, but can't be on the penalty kill the whole time?
Can't score a goal. It's harder to score a goal with less men, right? It's going to be 5-on-4, and they're in dire need to tie this game. They're coming down to 10 minutes. 10 minutes soon turns into 5. And if they keep getting penalties, it's going to be harder and harder for them to come back in this game.
Here's a chance here. Mickey in the high slot. He lets one go. Big block by Olsen, but he's going to feel that one. Harlan now with it. Looking for options. He'll go to Askew. Askew, stick down by Havari and then sent out on the caution. As you were saying, Mark, about how tough it is to score one man down. If any team can do it, it is Mountain Ridge. Led all of D1 in shorthanded goals last year within a very impressive amount, might I add. Camden, Babin, and Mason McCosh responsible for many of them, as here's a hard hit by Havarian. No arms in the air as that stunned Harlan there on the wall. Babin will flutter this one out, and another good clear by the Lions. Right, we'll bump this one forward to Askew. Askew snaps it to Kaplan. Kaplan looking for options as he'll find Mickey. Mickey looking short side, tries to jam it. Good stick by Havarian to scoop that one out of harm's way. Babin now has a step. Speaking of short-handed goals, here's a chance. Askew trailing. He lays out off the glass from Babin as he can't put it home. Then he takes a hit. With a little crowd pop there, but I believe the puck is stuck in the back of the net. Not in the net, on the back of it. But, man, what a chance that was for Camden Babin to equalize that, whereas he just put it off the glass. And you hear those footsteps from Askew. What's going through his head? I mean, he's got to think he's got to get that shot off quickly, correct?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you hear those skates, those strides come behind you. They're coming fast, and they hear fast. You get that rhythm, and you go, oh, crap, I got to get this puck on net or else I'm going to get squashed.
So a chance squandered by Cameron Babin, the equalized shorthanded, and just a minute left to kill for the Lions here. They get back to full strength as 9 minutes are still on the clock here in the third period of play. Shane behind his own net as he'll look to set up a breakout here for the Saints. Calling for Coletti to swing through, but he won't, so he'll take it himself. He finds Wesley. Wesley goes to Gomez, and he'll bring it through neutral and across the middle. Wilson forced to hammer it down, but it's right to the stick of Gomez. Coletti with it on his tape on the far side now as this one will go down. Wesley behind his own net, chipped up to Wilson. Puck movement here by the Saints looking strong. 19 seconds remaining. That one's on net. Gomez can't get a stick on it as it's batted out of the way by Hazelberg. Offsides here, and this one could be ruled intentional, but we'll see. And not sure Shane saw Gomez in the zone there. And we're just heading to the neutral zone with 9 seconds left on the kill. Four guys out there for the Lions for those last 9 seconds. Kavari and Basinski, Lewis, and Foss. Phelps to join if Coach Sean Babin sends him there. If not, another player waiting on the bench. This one's sent back. As it's Herrick now with it. Phelps out of the box now, and he'll go right on the ice. Askew goes far side, and Mickey has it in his feet, and he'll kick it to his stick. Slid over to Kaplan. Kaplan with a chance. He steps through one. Huge chance. Kaplan, big save by Hazelberg there. Huge chance for Kaplan on a beautiful move. But a big left pad by Hazelberg keeps the goal deficit to just 1. Kaplan now back with it on his stick as he'll go to Mickey. St. Mickey already has one tonight as he'll flip this one out of play, but I mean, how good does that have to feel for him to get a goal in the opening game of the season, coming back off that femur injury? I mean, that's something special.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, injury sets you back not only, you know, when it comes to your athletics, but also emotionally, right? It sucks being injured. It sucks not being able to play. And then your first game back, you get that goal. It feels amazing. It's like, hey, I still got it.
St. Mickey, truly a kid who loves the game, and I'm sure he's happy to be back here tonight playing for his Saints. Top line out there. Watch for that face-off play that Mount Ridge likes to run as this one's flooded through. Babin with a nice head fake. Driscoll bites, and he'll go the other side of the ice now. Bumped up to McCosh. McCosh now has Phelps and Babin with him. Both of them fly through. Babin with it on his tape. Tries to throw one in front, but a good save by Wright. McCosh now with it. He tries to keep possession. Doesn't have a lot of support, but we'll find Babin, who snaps it over. Go Big throws one on net just wide. Babin throws one on net yet again. Just trying to get shots on net there, but this one will come out and go the other way. This is Wesley with it. Wesley looking, tries to go through the feet of Olsen, but a good skate there. And now he has options going north. Loose puck there. Phelps will scoop it up. Babin will back off, and we have a whistle here for what I believe is going to be offsides. I didn't see where. I didn't think that was offsides, but the linesman has a lot better view than I did. So we will get a neutral zone draw here.
Yeah, I just ran the replay. It was offsides closer to us. It maybe not the best view for you.
Kind of short-sighted on these boards here,
Yeah.
but I trust the linesman more than I trust myself. As Zavarian will send this one in, and Wilson will pick up the rebound. This one rimmed hard for Mickey. 7 minutes remaining here in the third period. Sent right back in by Havarian, and Wilson will go chase again. Sent up the point, Eklund. Looking to keep it in, but he can't. Havarian right back onto his stick as he'll look to make a play here. He was shaken up last shift after a tough play, but appears to be okay now as here's Basinski on the forecheck. Going to the front, huge chance for Foss, but he's stuffed like Cade Wright.
I mean, what a save. I mean, he's keeping his team in this game. He's doing his part. And, I mean, you get a save like that, and it electrifies the bench.
36 shots for the Lions, 34 saves for Cade Wright. He's been phenomenal here tonight. So is Hazelberg at the other end. They're still separated by one with 6:37 here to go in the third period of play. Foreman on the draw. The Mountain Ridge Mountain Lions as he'll look to make an impact now being out of the box. Hard forecheck there by Shane. Good work to force pressure on Eklund, but well done by the Lions to keep the forecheck pressured. And a ripper there from Basinski as he was falling. Bill Wright gets a piece of it. A little bit of urgency needed here now as this one's fired on the bench by Havarian, who's had a long shift here. But urgency needed for these Lions as time's starting to wind down. As they'll look to equalize in this season opener, that has been a great one to watch.
Oh, yeah, lots of action, lots of hits, lots of shots. I mean, this is the best first game.
Couldn't ask for a better way to start the season. 4 goals in the first period of play. Only one since that one for the Notre Dame Prep Saints. As they'll look to hold on here and close out their first win of the year. Olsen, first one to it, but he has pressure from Wesley. Gomez now has it. Thrown to the front. Kaplan gets a stick on it, but Hazelberg's there and swallows it easily. So an offensive zone draw again for the Saints. The more time they have it down there, the better. Puck is gold in these situations. Puck is everything. You cannot score if the other team has the puck on their stick. So they need, Ridge needs it on their stick. Notre Dame needs it on theirs. And it's a battle for possession in these last 6 minutes to play. Lewis now with it. He kicks this one back to Horman. Horman tries to step on one, but a good hit by Harlan. Horman still battling with Harlan. Then this one will ricochet into the corner. Basinski now will get it at the blue line. He'll get it out for the Lions, but he takes a hard hit there from Harlan. Basinski right back up, looking to lay a hit of his own. And he will. Olsen now looking for options. He's had a lot of ice time in this one. He's played very well, and this one's going to be offsides. As Foss was just fractions ahead of that one.
Both teams are in this. Both teams are fighting hard. Both teams
Notre
have the
Dame's
effort
winning
there.
3-2
I
right
think Mountain
now.
Ridge is only down because they had those few penalties, and I think that's really haunting them right now, and that's kind of doing a dent in their success.
Very much a playoff atmosphere, I feel. I mean, it feels like these teams are playing to move to the next round, to win a state championship now. The crowd matches as well, and in games like these, it comes down to one who wants it more, and also the bounces. I mean, as much as we can talk about who's been the better team here tonight, luck will always play a factor in hockey, as it is a game of inches. Lewis will knife this one over into the feet of Babin. Olsen now with it, goes right back to Babin, and he'll hold on in his neutral zone, snaps one all the way up to McCosh. McCosh gains the zone, but it's taken off his stick by Wilson nicely. Gomez makes some moves and moves this one forward to Wesley. Gomez in pursuit now, good stick by Olsen. He'll lay a hit now on the wall as well. Great battle there by Wesley to come away with that one. Good body positioning, but Babin will come away with it. And here's McCosh with the chance. Glenny trying to get back. Mason McCosh shot. Save again by Caden Wright. Another timely stop for the netminder as he'll keep the lead for the Prep Saints once again. Good save by Caden Wright, but now the Saints will have to face an offensive zone draw from the Lions. And there's that top line once again. Go big on the point with Havarian and Phelps, Babin, and McCosh. Looking to break through and equalize here with 5 minutes remaining in this one. Havarian lets one go. That one's through traffic. Kick saved by Wright on the deflection.
Dangerous shot for a goalie. All that traffic in front, you can't see the puck. And one wrong mistake of you.
Here's a 2-on-1 chance now. Making a move, it's Shane, and he's leveled. Havarian with a huge hit to break that one up. And now Shane looking to do it himself, but he fans on Babin. Havarian with some chatter to Shane as that's a huge hit and a huge play from the Lions and maybe a shock will red to Mir. Babin now the other way. He'll bring this one around untouched. Thrown to the front, bouncing puck. Askew will come away with it and flip this one out. Here's Shane once again. Again on Havarian, but good job there as he'll rip him to the ground, and we're going to get a penalty here. Havarian's not happy, but this one's going to be on Notre Dame as here's Phelps the other way. Chance here. Go big. Shot just wide. Or Koch rather on the shot there, but a power play coming from Mountain Ridge. They have 6 skaters to the 5 of the Notre Dame Prep Saints now. Babin will bring it behind his own net and look to use that advantage here. He goes up to Horman. Horman kicks out to Gobig. Gobig using his legs. He'll chip this one in. Hard hit there by Kaplan. Gobig stays on his feet, but the Saints fans love it. And a power play here for the Lions as Shane is going to the box for what I believe is going to be a holding call.
At first, Havarian, I'm not even going to try on that name. At first, number 4, he thought it was on him, and he started complaining to the ref, and the ref looked at him and said, no, it's not on you.
So Shane will get 2 per holding, and a timeout will be taken by Mountain Ridge as they have a power play here. And with how well this power play has been run tonight, what do you think? I believe it's going to be Sean McCosh who's drawing it up. Babin also speaking there, but what do you think coaches are telling him right now? Because honestly, I don't think much needs to change from what they've been doing so far tonight on this power play.
Like you say, maybe that's what the coach is saying. Keep doing what you're doing. It's working. They've seen Notre Dame systems work, and we've seen them executing them as well. I mean, they're keeping that zone tight. They're passing around. That's all they got to do to keep themselves in the game. So, or not Notre Dame. Mountain Ridge. My apologies, not Notre Dame, Mountain Ridge. Mountain Ridge, keep that box in tight.
Another thing to look for here is Hazelberg between the pipes. I mean, 4 minutes left on the clock. A lot of time to pull the goalie for just a 1-goal lead, but I mean, I don't doubt that they pull him here. Look to see where he lines up. It looks like he's going in that, but how quickly do they pull him here is the real question, as we'll have a camera watching that here. So 5-on-4 here. It's Foreman, McCosh, Babin, Olsen, and Phelps on one side. On the other side, Harland, Mickey, Jack Wilson, and I can't make out that other defenseman. But Hallcamp, or Hazelberg rather, puck safely into his net, and it doesn't look like he's leaving anytime soon. Battle off the draw. So important for Mountain Ridge to get 2 guys on puck here and be relentless. A bit of urgency. Good clear by the Saints, and Olsen will scoop it up behind his own net. Olsen leaves it for McCosh. McCosh can fly. Will he do it now? He will. Here he goes. He's through the neutral zone cleanly untouched. Little pressure from Harlan, but he'll gain the zone effectively, and they'll be able to set up here. Such an asset, that speed is, and McCosh to set up these power plays. Often goes unnoticed, but that's so key to the success of this Mountain Ridge power plays. Here's Olsen at the point. Babin now with it. Looking for options. He'll curl back wisely and kick this one to Olsen. Olsen lets one go. Big save right. Rebound right to Babin. Throws another one. That one's just wide. Game of inches yet again as Mickey will clear. And a narrow miss from the Lions as they look to go north with it off the change here as Phelps has it. So another opportunity to good zone entry here. Good head fake by Phelps. Looking for options. He'll kick this one low to high to McCosh, but it skips over his stick. Tough break there. Off the power play gone. Hazelberg still in net. Olsen looking as he'll slide this one forward to Phelps. It'll go off his skating into the zone, and Askew will be the first one there. Good support there as this one's sent out. That's Weinkammer on a really solid play to support that pressure. And Kaplan will stop in front of the goalie as Hazelberg is forced to cover. So 36 seconds remaining on this power play. 2 minutes 14 in game time. And we're going to get a timeout Notre Dame here. So an interesting call here to call timeout as they have an offensive zone draw on the penalty kill. What do you think they're looking to do here to gain this possession off the draw?
I mean, I think what they're thinking is get it off the draw, right? Get it quick, get a snap in. The goalie's already looking at the bench. He's thinking, when do I go on? He's got a million thoughts going through his head right now. One mistake is all it takes for him to put his team out of the game. So Notre Dame's thinking, let's capitalize on that. Let's scare him out of position, and let's put another one in the net and punch a hole in the coffin.
High stakes moments here in the first game of the season with 2:14 left on the clock. Power play for Mountain Ridge as the Notre Dame student section rises to their feet as they want their first win of the year if they can hold on. Likely will be the same 5 guys all arrested now for the Lions as they'll look to. Another thing to look for is with this timeout is the play they draw up here. I would look for it to go to this near side defenseman to where the camera is on this close wall. And Camden Babin's going to take off, and they're going to try and fire it right to him. But we'll see how good my prediction is. It's going to be Horman on the draw. He's been good in the circle tonight. See if he can do it in the most important draw of the game so far. One forward by Horman. Mickey has in the slot. Big save by Hazelberg there as he gives Harlan the shot. So, same situation, opposite side now as Wolf Whip rolls, as there's some chatter between Harlan and Olsen now.
Yeah, like you were saying, I mean, get it to McCosh. He's got wheels on him. He can fly. He can get down that ice quick, and he knows how to, so that's probably what they're thinking.
Draw one to the wall. Babin will step through. McCosh has options far side. Look for Hazelberg now and see if he goes. He won't. Helps out with it. Here goes Hazelberg as that one's sent just wide. So it's going to be a 6-on-4 for 20. 5-on-4 following. Babin's dragged down. No arms in the air. Horman with the backhand shot. Moves in front. Can't find it. It's just behind the net. Basinski's the 6th skater from Mountain Ridge. McCosh at the point. He'll go to Olsen. Olsen looking. He lets one go, and that one's just wide. Basinski first one to it. Battle in front here. Horman's putting in good work as the power play's now over for the Lions. McCosh flutters one through. That one's deflected over top. Shane looking to shovel one out, but can't. Held in by Olsen. Couple of bodies there. Stick on the floor as this is a huge battle. Olsen falls on the man, but this one stays in. Horman has a chance. Man in front. They can't quite find it. And a penalty coming yet again. Camden Babin drew a penalty in front of the man on the chance. And with a minute 15 remaining, a 2-minute power play will go to the Lions once again. Chaos ensues here in these last couple minutes of play. And another huge opportunity for the Lions to equalize.
You got to be thinking the first 30 seconds of the game is chaotic, and maybe the last minute is going to be chaotic as well, as we saw in that last 30 seconds.
And unrelated to what we're talking about, but 73 total shots in this one so far. 41 from Mountain Ridge, meaning 39 saves from Caden Wright in a stellar performance. 32 shots for Notre Dame, 29 saves for Hazelberg, and an equally good performance. Talked about shots before the game and hit it right on the money as these goalies have been peppered all night, but they've been up to the task. Foreman will be on the draw here against Herrick. He wins this one back. Babin over to Olsen. McCosh now has it. He goes back up to Olsen. Kicked out to Babin. 2 bodies in front. Babin lets it go just wide. Same power play set up for them. Olsen won't be able to keep it, as that's huge for the Saints as they get it out. Harris drags down Olsen, but a great stick there to keep it alive and keep it out of the empty net. Babin now the other way. 3-on-2 chance if they hurry. Horman driving hard. Phelps with him late. Looking for Horman. Can't find him. This one's sent down, but no one's there as it's Basinski on the keep. Sent down once again. This one has a chance. Count it. Notre Dame ices it in a 4-2 lead for them with 40 seconds remaining here. That just about does it for this one.
That should be the nail of the coffin. I don't think he was even going for the net at that one, but he got lucky, ended up in.
Full ice goal, ices it right in front of the student section. And what has been an electric home opener. As we now have a fan streaking on the ice, which I have in fact never seen before. So we'll see how that goes, as that's a new development that I've never seen in AHSHA.
I've never seen that.
Ice. But 40 seconds remaining, Mount Ridge. But can't imagine they're giving up here, as they still do have a power play and have the firepower to get two more. But Coletti will send this one off the glass and all the way down. No icing as of the penalty kill. Lewis will go over it. And now it's Rand with it. This one's sent back to Lewis, and he'll find Hawkhurst. Hawkhurst goes over to Lewis, who fans. And 15 seconds remaining. And what has been a phenomenal home opener, but Notre Dame is going to claim their first win of the year with 10 on the clock. Hawkhurst picks it up with 5. And they'll just ice this one out. As we are now one game into the year. An electric one at that. As the Notre Dame Prep Saints are now 1-0.
We've seen it all tonight. We've seen shots, we've seen goals, we've seen streakers, all kinds of things. But at the end of the night, it's a 4-2 win for Notre Dame.
No lack of action here tonight. As what a way to start the season. 4-2 win for Notre Dame. 32 shots for the Saints. 43 the Lions. Goals for Notre Dame from Herrick, Mickey, and Harland. And then on the other side, it was Mason McCosh and Brandon Phelps. How did that live up to your expectations? What did you think of that as a whole? Because personally, I had a blast calling that. That was such a fun game to watch. And if we're getting that all year, I cannot wait.
I mean, that's what AHSHA hockey is going to be, right? This is Arizona hockey, and this is a great showcase of it. My expectations were set high, and I think they exceeded it. This was such an action-packed game. We had all the shots we expected. We had all the action. There was fighting. There was hits. I mean, that's everything you need for a great hockey game, as well as the goals. And Notre Dame ends up coming on top, but my expectations were met even higher.
So a phenomenal opening night here at the Ice Den, but that just about does it for us. Before we go, huge shout out to our producer, Dr. Ben Smith over there. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to his YouTube channel. He puts a lot of time and effort into this, and we wouldn't be here without him. Also, if you could like and subscribe to the AHSHA YouTube channel as well, we'd much appreciate that. We'll be here just about every weekend for more games just like this one, hopefully. But from myself, Easton Stockford, alongside Mark Katowski and our producer, Ben Smith, we wish you a good night.